How many times do I have to say I told you so before you start to trust me? So apparently Walter, aka Fresh from Fresh and Fit, just knocked up an Instagram model named Daisy. Comedy writes itself. Doesn't Walter often talk about how you should not get involved with these types of women? And now he's pressuring her to get an abortion. Doesn't Walter also often talk about the importance of fatherhood? I have been saying it for years, man. Red pill influencers are grifters and hypocrites. They spend their days selling confirmation bias to the lowest common denominator of men, dunking on and devaluing the very girls, the only girls that they themselves can get with. After seeing Donovan Sharp marry a 40-year-old single mom in a Motel 8 conference room, blessing the internet with the world's cringiest, most narcissistic wedding vows, after making a living telling men to never date older women or single moms because they are so worthless, after lying to his audience about his wife's daughter being his niece, after scamming his own father, receipt after receipt, exposed one after the other, all I thought to myself was, yup, that checks out. And now we have Walter Weeks with the weak pull-out game, messing with the same type of women he makes money preaching at other men to avoid at all costs. And the receipts are still printing of him talking about spending their lives together, meeting his family, and pressing her to abort the baby. The Matrix is not out to get these guys. The Matrix is not trying to silence them with scandals. No, this is simply a case of giving disingenuous fools enough time and enough microphone cord and then watching them hang themselves with it. I hope at some point we begin to be more shrewd with who we elevate into positions of influence and role models for men, especially in the online world, because men who had good role models and who know what it means to be a man, who have experienced success with women, don't tend to spend a ton of time on the internet seeking guidance for it. Chronically online men, on the other hand, will typically be the men with unhealthy and naive mindsets, and these are the target audience for predatory, profit-seeking panderers. Confirmation bias is a hell of a drug, and that is all these types of creators are selling. Just ask yourself, would you want men like Walter or Myron or Tate or Donovan or FitX Fearless or whoever the hell else around your sisters, daughters, or mothers? If your answer is yes, check yourself, because you don't actually care about the women in your life. And if your answer is no, then stop following such men into battle, because they will not lead you into healthier relationships. They will only teach you how to swim in shallow water. And you'll think that you can swim until it gets deep and you drown. Or they'll teach you how to climb on top of your pride, and you may feel tall and like you're on top of the world for a while, but pride comes before a fall.